Hello, welcome. I really don't got a lot of time to be on for a long time today, but I gotta be heading to work real soon. But I just wanted to say congratulations to all the teams that won this week. Buffalo Bills got dissected, basically taken apart by the Cincinnati Bengals. A lot of people, this was a surprise to a lot of people because hey, even though they're a team that's been known for winning on the road and stuff like that. They have done it great, but they've also had a depleted offensive line where three of their starters are gone. Who does this kind of remind you? It kind of reminds you of, I mean, maybe we didn't have three starters gone this year or anything like that from the offensive line, but we had the plug and play people. Uh, Even last year where the offensive line was the best part, but we kept getting people hurt and stuff like that, and was able to uh, the Lions was able to perform their offensive line at a high level, even with people being hurt. But congratulations to the Cincinnati Bengals for taking out the Buffalo Bills. Hey, Dexter, how's it going? How's it going? Yeah, I don't got a lot of time, but nice to see you on here. Um, Hope you had some good street. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Yeah. Hey, Jeremy B, how's it going? Yeah. Man, that was some. Those are some games this week. Yeah. Um, of course, the most surprising game I gotta say is how Cincinnati took out Buffalo. Man, man, it just was totally awesome. Yeah, totally awesome. Yeah, but that was great. It was yeah. I definitely agree with you, Dexter Puff. Where the Bengals are better than the Packers for sure, especially this year, especially this year. Um, but and of course, we also seen where the and by the way, I do like your new logo, Pup Dexter. I do like it. I noticed you changed it up a little bit. Uh, Anybody who wants to see, see anybody who's in Twitch streaming, make sure you check out Dexter Pup's channel on Twitch TV. Really great guy. Uh, Not too much in sports, but definitely a great streamer. And hey, I really was not surprised about the Eagles beating the the Giants. They showed that they were the superior team and they should be the number one seed in the NFC. I mean, they just showed it's going to be very interesting to see what goes on in the NFC Championship game though, because hey, I know I was expecting a lot more offense than what I seen this game. Dallas held, Dallas even with the interceptions, they came within a touchdown of winning. So or actually tying, excuse me. So it's Dallas showed a lot of heart, a lot of determination, but hey, one thing you got to, they got to take a look at. They still got beaten by a rookie or by a third string quarterback that in all means and all looks is playing like a veteran because this guy is something else. And if you look, why am I complaining about Lions not having a backup quarterback? Hey, this is San Francisco's third string quarterback that is doing this. You gotta be prepared for when people go down. You gotta have that person that you can plug in. You had, you know, their first string quarterback goes down. They were willing to go ahead and take the losses and stuff like that, so that their first string quarterback uh, could go ahead and uh, get acquainted with the game and start learning, and they were going to move on for Jimmy G. But then Jimmy G gets hurt, and now he comes in and he just does nothing but win. I mean, somebody to come off the bench to be your third string quarterback, hey, it just shows that San Francisco knows how to pick talent and actually what it takes to be there. To actually build a team. Now, San Francisco, this is they've been their franchise that has been they've been known for being in being contenders and stuff like that, and uh, wanting to be back in the Super Bowl. They have uh, they gave uh, the Rams last year all that they could handle. Barring some different cause, they might have been in that Super Bowl rather than the Rams. But so San Francisco, are they going to be able to uh, beat the high flying Eagles? And yes, I say high flying Eagles because hey, the Eagles are both good on defense and offense. Um, but I don't know if their defense is really going to match up against San Francisco. But heck, San Francisco needs to play that in the code at the Eagles game and at the Eagles Stadium. So hey, that could be a good matchup, a good game. Uh, Last year, we all know what happened between Patrick Mahomes' Kansas City Chiefs and the Cincinnati Bengals, and some say Cincinnati's better than what they were last year. So if you just go ahead and you look at it, uh, you could see a something boiling, something going on there. And hey, what do you think? Are are the Bengals going to be able to beat Patrick Mahomes and company, or will Patrick Mahomes and company be able to come back and beat come back and just you know uh, make their second appearance, or I guess it would be their third appearance under Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl, because they lost one, I'm pretty sure there. But so what do you guys think? I don't know what to think. I'm kind of hoping that Cincinnati wins. Uh, to say, I mean, because hey, Cincinnati dissected, and I know, I mean, these words are actually, and I want to give Grandizer trouble, even though he's not here right now. I'm sure he's working or trying to get some sleep, because I know he works uh, third. Well, he works two jobs and stuff, but I know he texted me when the game was going on yesterday about how the Bills were getting dissected by Cincinnati, you know. Uh, but hey, thank you guys. Thank you for coming on. Uh, like I say, I really ain't got a lot of time. Oh, I really ain't got a lot of time. I got about 8 more minutes, then I gotta get to heading to work. Uh, but okay, my picks. Wow, I will give you my picks. And picks are only opinions. Okay, and one of the things I think that everybody that has been proven this year, okay, in my eyes, on why I don't like to pick seasons beforehand and games beforehand, because I don't like to designate a winner or loser, because to me it takes the fun out of the game for some of it. Some of it takes it puts the fun in the game, but I don't want to declare that one team is a loser over the other. Um, Especially when it comes to the Lions fandom. because I don't want to give up until the game is played and see how it's done. So in saying that, we've seen how uh, the Lions went from a, yes, I keep going back to Lions, but I was just trying to say on why I don't always pick. I don't like to pick. Okay, Lions are going to be this season. Lions are going to do that. Are going to be low because I want to have that belief in them uh, that they can do it. But I'm just looking for two good games next week. Next week, they're both being played on Sunday, so I don't need to worry about missing the Saturday games because being forced to work, you know. So I'll be able to watch both games. Um, I'm glad that they're evening games. They're not 1 o'clock games because it gives me a little bit of time to do something else during the day beforehand. Uh, but I'm I'm actually rooting for the 49ers to beat the Eagles, and I'm rooting for Cincinnati. I want both visiting teams, and this is just rooting. I want both visiting teams to meet in the Super Bowl, and at that point, I really don't. I mean, hey, it would be kind of nice to see Cincinnati win one because I know they have been to 3 Super Bowls, and every one they have lost. So in some ways they're kind of like Buffalo, and also like oh Minnesota, where you go to a Super Bowl but you don't come up with a W at the end. And no, it hasn't been in a row and stuff like that, like we have seen Buffalo do in the Jim Kelly days and stuff like that, and of course Minnesota doing the Fran Tarkenton days where you had a lot of these games that were in a row. But I would really like to see, but I don't want to see them win artificially. I want to see them win by talent on the field, by not bad calls. I want to see them win the game by winning the game, by beating their opponent. And whoever wins next, uh, whoever wins to advance. Uh, I just want to see them win, not through controversy or anything like that. But just, I mean, am I gonna be mad if the Eagles win? Heck no, I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not an Eagles hater or anything like that. I know, hey, look, Eagles barely beat Detroit. I mean, you can say some of the, and that was when Detroit was really bad on defense. You know, but we're Eagles. I'm thinking and I'm rooting for the 49ers to win. And hey, good job, Cowboys, for giving them all of what, giving San Francisco all what they wanted. Um, as far as for granted, I did not see the Saturday's game because I was at work, and by the time I got home, everything was over and done with. So it was really frustrating. But uh, good job in the Eagles beating the New York Giants, and also um, good job for hey, Jacksonville also put up a fight, but hey, Patrick Mahomes and company showed them why they are they had the first seed because hey, even even being hurt, they were able to come and survive. So I think whatever two teams head into the Super Bowl, this should be a great matchup. I know I want great games. I want to see great games. That's what I want to see in the Super Bowl. But first we gotta, and I want to see yeah, I want to see the NFC and AFC games being great games, being competitive. Um, you know me, I I do like to see sometimes a can of Maniac being opened up and just going ahead and slaughtering another team. But actually, when you get to the NFC and AFC championships, I want to see the four best teams play, and I want to see a close game. I want to see these teams that went ahead and I want to see them prove themselves, uh, for sure. And hopefully, no bad calls, no mistakes and stuff like that by the officiating and that. But it is now 12:59. So I hope everybody has a great day. I will try to be on more this week than I was last week. Some of you guys are probably saying, "Oh, brother, not him again." Some of you guys are probably saying, "Good," but hey, go Lions! It's a Muskegon Big Red hat, by the way. Uh, but hey, and also like, share, subscribe to this channel. Check out Dexter Puff. Check Puffs Pups Pup Dexter channel on Twitch. Also, go ahead and make sure you check out Jeremy B. Smoking or Kneecap Biting with Jeremy B. on on YouTube. You can also see that on Facebook too. Um, don't forget about Detroit Lions on the Prowl. I'm sure Kurt's back this week. I didn't see the show earlier. I just told him myself, but uh, sorry I was unable to make Free for All Friday last week. It was just that I don't know. Last week I was more tired than what I should have been, and by the time I was ready to actually get up and I checked out the show, it had maybe 10 minutes. Val handled it herself. Good job, Val. It wasn't that I was trying to ditch you or anything, but it was just that I was super tired last week, last Saturday. So, but in saying that, I do need to get to work. So, go Lions, one pride, go NFL, and let's see some NFC and AFC matchups. Yeah, all right. Thank you, everybody. Um, Maniac Tim from Maniac Sports, signing out.